These dark greens represent that heavy rain out there with those yellows and those oranges, some mixing in the mountains. A little more scattered in western parts here of the map of New York, Pennsylvania, in the Midwest region, and some snow in Canada as well. But the models are hinting at the possibility for some snow, more heavy snow as you progress farther inland in the Northeast, picking up throughout the day on Wednesday. This is by noon. These dark blues resemble that heavy snowfall, and a lot of winds here in the south shore of Massachusetts here, and this low is going to progress by the afternoon hours. This is by the evening commute potentially. We have rain from Portland stretching down to New York City, but we have some potential for some heavy snowfall as we move farther up into the interior parts of New Hampshire, Maine, and Vermont. Well, if you know me, you know that I love the fall. I mean, crisp temperatures, beautiful sunshine, great foliage, and today was that textbook fall day, almost like a September weekend instead of an October one. We had temperatures in the 60s, and they're still fairly pleasant, I guess you could say. Temperatures right now, 46 degrees in Portland, down that 95 corridor, 50 degrees in Portsmouth. Heading up north and west, 39 degrees in Sanford, 39 in Freiburg. So a little chilly farther inland, but it is nice on the coastal temperatures in the 40s, not getting too cold tonight, not near freezing by any sort of means. And this is just kind of an overview of what we could be looking at. So the majority of snow here for upstate parts of Maine, upstate parts of New Hampshire, upstate parts of Vermont. We have a good mixing here in the pink stretching down to Concord. And then, like I said, rain for the majority of the coast, moving down to Portsmouth, down the 95 corridor.
In the next couple of weeks or so, we're going to start seeing those Christmas ones. They certainly love to stick to those holiday themes.
Now, I just love a good joke. And these signs, I mean, I'm always laughing when I'm driving by them. So, I mean, that's a little interesting to see that some people aren't, you know.
Anything that's a safety message that's going to grab your attention, I think there's some value there, right?
Absolutely. Maybe not a billboard because you're driving. You don't want to be looking, you know, on the left-hand side. But anyway, speaking of driving, drive safe tonight because we have fog and we have some heavy rain progressing throughout our area. The Northwest is especially chilly here, the coldest part of the country, and where we have this next system of rain is where it's the warmest, with temperatures in the 50s. In Miami, 79 degrees. That is warm. We're going to be timing out some rainfall tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours here. This is by 8 p.m. It's going to be 46 degrees with some more steady rain, the yellows and the oranges. Rain is continuing right now across the region. More light rain in the southern parts of the state here and eastern parts of New Hampshire, with some more steady rain likely to pick back up tonight, dissipating by tomorrow morning. Temperatures right now a lot warmer on the coast, 49 in Wiscasset, 48 in Portland, 47 down in Portsmouth. Head about 20-30 miles northwest here of the coast. It's a lot cooler. 39 in Freiburg, 41 in Lewiston, 42 in Augusta. The highs across the board today, mid to upper 70s down by Concord, Laconia, Portsmouth, Sanford, Portland, 75 degrees. Felt like a late August, early September weekend instead of a almost Thanksgiving weekend in November. A wide stretch of temperatures of the 70s will continue as we progress throughout the next few days, Sunday into Monday. That depends, though, on how much the clouds will settle on in with precipitation up north here. When the clouds settle on in, this temperature might not break the record of 71. Today, we checked it off, 75 for a high, knocked out that record of 71 from 1994. There is a chance, though, on Monday where more sunny skies are in the forecast. Could be expecting 72 to maybe break that record of 74, though. That all depends on when that front comes on in as we approach Tuesday. Owen? These temperatures are cold, however, stepping outside looking at 35 degrees in Portland. That is chilly, 40 in Sanford, 36 in Portsmouth, already in the mid-20s in Lewiston, and 27 degrees in Freiburg. Lows tonight, we have a wide variety between teens all the way up to the low 30s. Portland down to 30 degrees for a low tonight. Lewiston's already at your low of 26. 17 degrees in Rumford, 16 in Freiburg, and 25 down in York. I'm going to be timing out some showers also as we progress throughout the tomorrow afternoon hours. Like I said earlier, it's a 180. I'm talking 70s and sunshine today, dew points in the 60s. Now we could be talking about snow. Like, that's crazy.
I don't know if I'm ready for those 19 lows. I don't know how many folks are out there ready for those 19 lows. Certainly something that, as you put it, quite the opposite of what we've been seeing in the last few weeks.
Hey, only in New England.
Only in New England, perfectly. Tommy.
I mean, 70-degree temperatures, I mean, almost 80 as you approach southern parts of Maine and southern New Hampshire. It was a tremendous weekend out there, and this nice warm air mass is here to stay for the next 2 days. Temperatures in the 70s tomorrow as well as Monday. Stepping outside right now, 66 degrees in Boston, 70 down in Baltimore, but also in the low 60s as you approach Maine. So pretty similar stretch of temperatures here across the eastern seaboard. And you can see where that front is, 46 in Chicago and 58 in Dallas. Definitely crazy to see that Dallas is colder than it is here in Portland at the moment. Temperatures right now across the board, 61 degrees in Portland, 67 down in Sanford, 67 in Portsmouth, 64 in Concord, and 66 in Laconia. So not going to get too cold tonight for lows. Lows will be in the upper 50s to low 60s. Right now, 61 degrees in Portland, winds out of the south at 10 miles per hour. We have some of these clouds settling on in with some showers potentially tomorrow. This could limit the high temperature just to the upper 60s instead of the lower 70s, because when it starts raining and you have those cloudy skies, the temperatures might not get as warm as they would be if you were to have some sunshine. So here's this next system, the front's behind it. Temperatures will cool off as we approach Monday night into Tuesday. We are going to have some wind as well from the south to the southwest with gusts up to 20 to 25 miles per hour, dissipating by Monday night. So here's the future cast. You can start to see that these clouds and precipitation are going to start to settle on in. We have some spotty showers approaching the region, dissipating by Sunday night, heading off into Monday morning, so it won't be any sort of effect for your Monday morning commute. Tomorrow across Portland, we're going to be seeing temperatures of 70 degrees. This depends on the cloudiness, precipitation, how much sun comes in, and that possibility for some showers. Winds out of the southwest at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. So sunny for the next 2 days, Monday, Tuesday into Wednesday. Those temperatures are fantastic. But check out the lows as well inland. Some of these lows are going to be down in the 20s.